Hey you guys, how's it going? A Magic Wizard here, and I would like to welcome you to my first high definition gameplay. This is Modern Warfare 2. It's a team deathmatch on Estate. It was one of the first games I had. I got my my high definition recording device this morning. It's a Blackmagic Intensity Pro. Yeah, this was one of the first games I had. I kind of wanted to just, test it out, try out some render settings. Obviously I don't know how they are yet because I'm recording the commentary before I render it out, because that way I can render it all together, make it nice and snappy. But from the preview I'm looking at right now, the quality is pretty sexy. In fact, it looks like I'm playing the game, which is a good thing, considering I used to record with a Dazzle. That was like 2 or maybe even 3 years ago. That was a long time ago, and the quality on that was, at the time it wasn't that bad, because high definition was still, it was like the new thing and not many people had it. But in comparison, this here, it's like it's a completely different game, mainly because at the time this game wasn't out, so it is technically a completely different game from what I was recording then. Anyway, I'm getting slightly sidetracked already. The score at the end of this game is, I had quite a few deaths, but for a regular team deathmatch, which is to 75 kills, for those of you who aren't certain, because I know that not many games seem to get posted on YouTube, but I like team deathmatch. It's probably my favourite game type, that and search and destroy, bit of demolition on the side. But anyway, I got 42 kills out of the 75 using my intervention, and I'm pretty sure I also start the game off with a 19 kill streak, which was pretty nice. I don't go in too aggressive to begin with, especially on Estate, because there's 2 ways they can go at the start, and I'm not sure who's going where. I normally go for a snipe across the map at the start. As you can see here, I picked up the Scar, because there are a lot of enemies in front of me, and that was one of those choices where I thought, well, I've only got like 3 or 4 shots left of the intervention, and I can see 4 enemies. Statistically, I'm not going to be able to kill them all, and I think I made the right choice, especially seeing that one of them had Painkiller. But right now, you can see I'm just ripping off quick scopes left and right like there's no tomorrow. Anyway, the first topic, or maybe the only topic, depending how caught up in it I get, that I would like to talk about is not really the YouTube community itself, but more of the sniping and trick-shotting community within YouTube. A lot of people seem to complain about trick-shotters, saying that it's not skillful, it's all luck because it's no-scopes and stuff, but personally, I think that trick-shotting does require quite a bit of skill. I know myself that I'm not amazing at it. I used to mess around with my friends, playing some sorry about that, playing some search and destroy, because that's where all the game-winning kills are. That's what everyone wants to see. And it does definitely require skill, I mean, the fact that you have to kill, 5 of the 6 enemies before you can even attempt to, spin and get that sweet no-scope, that's quite challenging itself, staying alive and killing all 5 of the enemies. But, I mean, to be able to spin, with normally I think most of, the trick shotters out there, they'll play on a high sensitivity, 9 or 10 probably. I play on 9 myself, in case you're wondering, but most of them will, they'll spin like, you get these 720s, 1080s. I mean, the fact that they can spin, around in a circle 3 times that quickly and still be facing the target afterwards, I think is definitely something that requires a lot of skill. The fact, I mean, take someone like, we'll take FaZe Clan, everyone knows FaZe Clan. They managed to post, videos every day. I mean, if it didn't require skill and it was just luck, then they wouldn't be posting every day, would they? Because they wouldn't, they might be unlucky for like 3 days in a row and not get any videos, not have any content, and then, if that happened, then fair enough. I would say Probably is luck. Fail throwing knife there. But, you know, the fact that they can post that content every day shows that either they have far too much spare time in their hands, which may be the case, I don't know them. But I reckon that does show that it does require skill. So that's my view on trickshotting. Also, the future of my channel. Hopefully from now on I'll be posting a lot more regularly. Regularly. Probably mainly Call of Duty, mainly Modern Warfare 2 as well. You know, I like to play Call of Duty 4 every now and then, but the hack lobbies can become a problem now and then. But Black Ops, no. I sold Black Ops a long time ago. I really didn't enjoy playing that game. The way that they, you know, they nerf the snipers that much, which is the main thing I like to do. I like to snipe. They did that, and then they, you know, they tried to make it better with some small adjustments, but it just wasn't the same. If they just made it, you know, like Call of Duty 4, before they patched it the first time, you know, I played a couple of games of the, what was it, the L96? Or the L86, I can't remember. One of them's the LMG on this, the other one's the sniper on Black Ops. But I played a few games, and that was great fun, you know, it wasn't... You didn't zoom in too quickly, it had a good damage on it, I didn't see any problems with it, but then they patched it, and I'm sure they had their reasons, but I can't understand them. That's my views on Black Ops anyway, and that game is slow as shit. Seriously. Ghost pisses me off. I mean, every game has its problems. Modern Warfare 2 is no exception. It has a very large share of problems. Mainly grenade launchers, noob tubes. Same thing. I don't know why I said that. One-man army. Commando I don't think is that much of a problem. It's a problem if the person is running around, you know, just knifing. That will annoy me. Definitely. Hit marker. Love those. Another problem, but I guess, you know, the speed that the gun zooms in, if it was one hit kill every time, then that probably would be a bit unfair, so that's not that much of a problem. When Battlefield 3 does come out on Xbox, I don't know if I will be getting it. I've already pre-ordered my Modern Warfare 3. I've also pre-ordered Skyrim for the PC, because Skyrim is going to be the game of games, and yeah, that's... Once Skyrim comes out, then you probably won't hear from me again, because I've probably drowned in a pile of my own shit because I don't want to leave my computer screen. I love Skyrim, I love Oblivion, I can't wait for that game. But Modern Warfare 3 should be a blast. From what I've seen so far, it looks pretty good. Snipers may be a bit overpowered, you know, they zoom in insanely quick, and I think I've seen a few hit markers actually, but that looks like the end of the game, so 42-9 for one of my first games recording, which I don't think was too bad. Yeah, so thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Please leave a comment if you have any comments, and I will catch you all next time. Goodbye.